Detroit. I'm sure most everyone near has been there at least once. The city is pretty, but even prettier during the Christmas season. The Friday before Thanksgiving was the 22nd annual Christmas tree lighting, and I went so you didn't have to. So here's my experience. I wish I could only say nice things, but I'm going to be as honest as possible. To start off, this is my second year, which was actually a lot of fun. I enjoyed it enough to come back. Me and my dad watched the lights, ate at Buffalo Wild Wings, and then walked around the city. The show was around the same. They have these huge TVs that show figure skating until the countdown. I remember it being super crowded last year, but I feel like this year was worse. They estimated around 100,000 people attended the event last year. So imagine you're in a crowd of probably more than 100,000 people, all going different directions. I held my breath most of the time to give me more room. If you're claustrophobic or just don't like being in crowded spaces, this probably is definitely not for you. And if you have a sensitive nose, you probably will want to stay home. I didn't mind the crowd until someone's stroller was constantly being rammed into my shins. My friendly advice is if your child is young enough that they cannot go without a stroller, don't bring them. They won't remember it anyways. And you're probably thinking, oh, it's only a couple strollers, you'll be fine. No, there was like more than 100 strollers in the crowd. Anyway, the show was pretty good. They played some really good music and the guy behind me was really vibing to it. He knew all the lyrics and he was singing his heart out. He was a hands up hallelujah type of guy and I respect that.
How do you feel?
Walking down the street.
How do you feel?
How do I feel like what? I don't know.
About everything.
I feel fantastic. Do another one because that was bad.
You're not real at all.
I thought you wanted me to sing the song.
How do you feel?
It's a great experience. I'm glad to bring you up here.
Anyway, I remember the Grinch turned on the Christmas tree lights last year, but Santa did it this year. After the light turned on, everyone kind of started dispersing, but all in different ways, which was very chaotic. We eventually made it out by going a back way, and we realized if we had just stood in this back road behind everyone, we could have seen the Christmas tree perfectly and not have been crowded. So now we have a plan for next year, I guess. Then me and my dad went into the Renaissance Center to just look around because it's open to the public. The first floor was all General Motors stuff, a bunch of really cool new and old cars. We kept walking and trying to find the Highlands restaurant. We went up a bunch of different floors and there was this really cool aquarium TV thing. Then we went up another escalator and oh look, there's Canada. Once we found the Highlands restaurant elevator, we went up and it was really cool seeing the view from so high up. Once we got to the restaurant, we went into this room to look out this huge window to see even more of Detroit. And you can see all of the traffic, and that's why we didn't go straight home. Then we went down the elevator to leave. You thought we were about to eat there? Heck no! That day they had a huge deal going on that only one person's meal alone would be $90. What a steal. Then we went back to walking around Detroit and I forgot to record most of it. But we walked around everywhere, to every single restaurant, and they were all full, with an hour and some wait. Last year we were able to eat, but that was only because we went straight to dinner, so make sure to eat first. Then walk around. It was around 10 o'clock and me and my dad were starving. We just waited in around an hour of traffic. When we finally got out, we decided to stop somewhere outside of the city to eat. We found a place called Bubba's 33. This place was pretty good, kind of like a Mugsy's and Buffalo Wild Wings combined. We enjoyed our food and then headed home, which I was so tired that I didn't record anything after that. Overall, I really enjoyed it and would go again, but there's a few things I would definitely do differently. If you're even the slightest bit interested, I think that you should go next year. It gives you something to do and you'll have a Christmas memory to cherish. Even if you have a bad time, you'll have a good story to tell others.